Pittwater and Warringah Council received $1.9 million in August of 2007, and in March of 2008 we started a education and on-ground works program for the Narrabeen Lagoon catchment area. The funding was also secured through the Friends of Narrabeen Lagoon Catchment, a community group that had helped secure the funding along with Council. The funding comes from the New South Wales Trust, so it was from the selling of the Telstra shares that we got money into the trust. The grant allows 2 project officers to work on this for a 3-year program. One of them is myself. I work on the education part of it, and James Brisbois, and he works on the on-ground works component, looking at Mullet, Narina and Middle Creek and doing creek rehabilitation works and weed removal and bush regeneration. The people that live around Narrabeen Lagoon catchment, it's incredible the passion that the people on the northern beaches as a whole feel towards the area. It's a beautiful recreational spot for community and family and people to come down and enjoy. We get a lot of visitors through the area. We have a lot of people that use the lagoon for kayaking, paddling. There's a lot of mountain biking that happens around here and low rec biking along the lagoon itself. So a lot of people take pride in the area, and so we just want to feed off of that pride and the ownership that people really feel for here, and just get them to find a voice and tell each other that the right thing to do and how to live sustainably. The Sustainability Champions Workshop was created last year from a group of us that got together, a project team of 5 people. And we created the Champions Workshop over a 4-month period. Originally it was only 4 workshops, and we ran it over the 4 months with a couple of meetings in between, keeping the same people throughout those workshops. We finished that workshop series and did a bit of evaluation and found that it wasn't particularly the right suit. It didn't suit what the community needed. So we took what the community had said to us and we created a new structure. The Champions Workshop, the Sustainability Champions Workshop this year is 7 workshops over an 8-week time period. So it's quite condensed. It's 1 workshop basically every week. It happens Thursday nights and it's from 7 to 9 p.m. And the structure of them, they're all the same. So they start out at the beginning of it where we talk about benefits and barriers to why you want to be a champion, why do you want to live sustainably, but what also stops you? What has stopped you in the past, and what do you think are the barriers to actually implementing living sustainably? Then we get into an hour or so of the actual content of the workshop where a speaker comes along and tells you about how you can live sustainably in the context of whatever that workshop topic is on. The last 15-20 minutes is discussing, again, did the workshop actually achieve what you were expecting? Did you find ways of getting across your barriers? Do you find there are more benefits than you didn't know about beforehand? And then we wrap it up with a bit of community of practice, and we look at a blog site which we call the Wiki. And on the Wiki we encourage people to go on there and post their questions, and we put up the information from the workshop.
I think people don't realise the impact that they are having by the things they do every day. They don't realise that the damage that we just cause by purchasing things in packaging, by the actions we do as consumers, they don't realise the impact they're having on the environment and on a sustainable environment. I've gained so much from the knowledge of how to do all the things that I've learnt. We've got a worm farm and I didn't know how to do that. We bought it and we've had training from here. We've learnt how to use it, so that's reduced our waste. And I've met all these other lovely people who are also keen on the environment, so when I feel like, oh, it's a lost cause, there's nothing I can do, there's someone else there to say, no, it's not, I do this and this is great, and they keep me motivated. So I think meeting the people and getting the information has been very worthwhile.
Look, education-wise, I'm a truck driver, so I really don't, I'm probably the group who doesn't sort of normally come to these kind of things, but yeah, look, I'm pretty passionate about this kind of stuff. I go to lots of these things. I was at a talk the other day with Bob Brown and Kate Furman from the Nature Conservation Council. I go to these things all the time, so I'm really keen to learn, and yeah, it's great. I'm with Friends in Narrabeen Lagoon Catchment, and we've worked with Blaine for a long time. You know, the sustainability grant was initiated by one of our members who got it together. So we hold lots of forums, and Blaine comes along to our forums, and it's great to, you know, come along here and see what she's doing.
The people that are attracted to coming to the workshops, there's a real variety. You find that they're all leaders in their community in a different way. Some will be very vocal leaders that will go out and will like to spruik this information, might join a community group. Others are people that want to just tell their family, you know, but they're people that want to influence. They're this type of person that's proud of where they live, proud of the area, but might not know what to do next. They're looking for resources, they're looking for knowledge. The biggest barrier that people have identified so far is knowledge. You know, they just don't know what to do, or they're just overwhelmed with the information that's out there.